Assalamu alaikum. Wanted to do a quick demo of the Quran Portal app. This app has currently has two different schools using it. One online school that uses it actively for their online children that study with them, and another in-person school with adult teachers that they do use it on the weekend primarily. Alhamdulillah, we have currently about 65 students that have weekly assignments, at least one weekly assignment on the Quran Portals app. So I'm gonna log into another school right here. This is a real account that I have changed the names of the teacher, the school, and the students, so that for privacy. Uh, and then so you go ahead and look at this. As you can see, this school has 51 students, and each student has different assignment types. We allow new lesson, new revision, old review, reading, qaida. These are the assignment types we allow, but a teacher can decide which of the student gets what. And we have some cases where this student is doing reading, he's doing memorization, and he's also doing qaida. But of course, some kids are just on the qaida, some kids are just doing old review. So this can be customized. And so let's do the most basic thing, which is creating an assignment. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and for this student, I wanted to give him an assignment for page 137 now because they're on page 137. I can just, it's that easy. I can just type page 137, I'll create it. I can also go juz 2, 3, quarter 1, if I wanted to do the first quarter or if I wanted to do the first half. So actually, let's go with quarter 3. So if I go ahead and did this, it's not just typing it out, it's also physically parsed. So if I click this icon, I'm gonna go directly to that page. And then أين الذين كفروا, so قل أنبئكم بخير من ذلكم. So I can also mark mistakes. So I can say, hey, this was a gunna mistake. For example, the student know, or for example, maybe they said something, a mistake right here. So I can mark mistakes if I wanted, and then I can do pass, fail, redo. If I don't want to do it, I can also just, if I for example don't want to do mark mistakes, I can just click pass and mark mistakes right here and say, hey, grade the assignment as well. And of course, all the other options, like I can delete an assignment. Other things we can do for a student, let's say if I click into the student, this is the view the parents get to see. I can edit the student's detail. Right now they're assigned to this teacher. I can change the teacher who they're assigned to. I can invite a different parent, if they're not invited to a parent. This student actually already has an account for themselves, but we have other students, like let's go back to dashboard. Let's pick Farouk, and edit student. There's not a user account, so I can invite them and Farouk. And if I input the email address, they'll get invited as well, and then they can see their own profile. And Similarly, if I go invite users, I can also invite other teachers to this account. Um, Pretty flexible, and we're actively improving this product. So please let me know if you're interested. You don't actually have to let me know. You can just sign up for an account, create a school, and then start inviting students and teachers.